My name is John Henry Simpkins Jr. and I served this organization as president for three two-year terms. I also served in the VFW, Veterans Forum, as junior vice. So, I've also served 5 years as the president of the NAACP in the city of Long Beach, Long Island. I'm also co-founder of the Martin Luther King Center in the city of Long Beach. And that came about because in 1968, about a week and a half or 2 weeks before Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated, he walked through our community, and I had the fortune to walk and talk to him, asking some questions. I also have the fortune of meeting and talking to Malcolm X on 116th, 117th Street in Harlem. So it's been pretty fruitful for me in that area. But I decided in 1963 that I wanted to be involved in the movement. And I went down to Washington for the March on Washington in 1963 as a forward team. And I learned a lot of this stuff. Some good and some bad, but I learned some stuff. I've been active ever since with that. I've had some victories and quite a few losses. One of the things that I found that sticks with me is the uniqueness of the team that I was affiliated with the NAACP in the city of Long Beach, and also to the commitment and dedication of the team of the people in this community. They are dedicated and they are committed. And we're all looking for higher quality of life, a better quality of education for our kids. And we fight hard for that. We don't pull no punches on that. It's what we want and it's what we strive for. You don't win everything. You don't. So that's just the way that is. Secret to my longevity is I don't become reactive to things that I see going around. Because the first impression of a lot of people is to react to things as opposed to looking at it out of the box and actually thinking about it. Because if you look out of the box at the issue, you could probably see another way, another avenue to resolve the issue without making a fool out of yourself. So I'm like laid back, and I take a look at it, and then I'll make my move. And that's the longevity for me. Plus, longevity runs in my family on my mother's side. So I'm still here. I'm 76. I'll be 77 in 3 weeks. And I'm not as active as I was, but I'm not a dead piece of leaf on the side of the tree. So that keeps me going because I'm disappointed in a sense because after all these years, I don't understand why we as a people do not have a financial foundation. It angers me when I see other people come from other countries, and I'm not against it. But when they come right into my community and set up shop, that angers me somewhat, and I don't blame them. It's something that we're doing wrong. And I got a problem with that, you know. I keep going. My wife encouraged me to keep going so she can watch television without interruption. My 3 grandkids, they encouraged me to keep going. My 2 daughters, you know, they on my case for all drinking beer or smoking cigarettes. I can't leave my stuff around and take it, throw them away. But they keep me going. And that's good to have. I mean, family is paramount in a person's life. This Civic, they had some real trailblazers and pioneers. We are where we are today because of the people who were before us. Alice T. Corn, Howard Randolph, John Norris, Wendell Barton. All these people kept this civic going. I took over the civic. Alice, she knew she had pancreatic cancer, and she asked me to keep it together. And I thought it was a tall order, Alice. We kept it together, and then the bottom line is what we always intended to do was pass the torch, bring young people, because this community belongs to the young people too. So we always had in our mind that was the end game, to bring young people in here and let them take over the civic and let them run it. And I must say, Travis Stewart has done an amazing job. And before him, Denise Leary, she did an amazing job. But we have a rapport, and it's important, with the police department and with the town officials, a working rapport. We never ask for anything for ourselves. We ask for things that are going to make our community and the town look better. And we don't have any problems getting what we want when we do that. Never for ourselves. As a matter of fact, in this civic, we discourage people from working for the town or the county, being a part of the civic. We don't want any conflicts. Because when we have to bring fire, we don't want nothing hanging over our head. We want to have a clean shot of what our issue is, and we want it to be resolved. That's what we do. So the civic, in that sense, the civic is, like I said, is very unique. It's about the oldest one in New York State, and it's strong. It's not weak. And the people involved in it are doers. They're not people who come to a meeting and sit back and complain. Give them something to do, and they'll do it. And that's what keeps it strong. What I would like them to do or look into is the taxes for homeowners in our community. Looking for any way that they can lower the taxes for the homeowners. Also, to have better financial control over the school district so they don't be charging or raising our taxes every year. So we're looking for better quality control, better fiscal responsibility in the school district and also in the local governments. Because when something goes wrong or some taxes are being raised, we're the ones that get hit with it. And I don't think that's fair all the time. We've just got to accomplishing one major thing. We didn't have sewers in our community. When we went, we had a committee, an environmental committee, Justine Howard and Henry Johnson. We went to every meeting they had in the town, in the county, everywhere. And we finally got approved for sewers. So that was a major accomplishment because cars were falling into the cesspools in the driveway. And our kids play in these lawns, and the water table in our community is high. So no kind of carcinogens are that being affected with. So we got that addressed. We worked on that. And we knew it was not going to happen overnight. And that's the first thing I told them. Don't expect it to happen overnight. But it happened quicker than we anticipated. And that's all right. Our message is take pride in your community. Don't sit back and observe. Come forward and participate. It is your community. Take pride in the school district. If you got a problem, go to the school district meeting. Go to the board meeting. Find out what's happening. It's your child. That's your investment. It is incumbent upon you to be aware of what's happening in your child's environment. And the message is stand up, be counted, speak up when it's necessary.